Did you demand faith instead of providing evidence? Why did you reveal your...
Many questions that this atheist asked. So I don't have enough time on TikTok to explain or to constantly explain every single question. But it can be summed up pretty simple. She's asking questions as in, what is the evidence? Well, the evidence is all around us that God exists. I mean, who else and where else would we come from? How else was this world made? How do you have breath to breathe? Ears to hear, eyes to see, and on and so forth. There was no Big Bang theory. No. God spoke everything in existence. Without God, there is nothing in existence. 2. Why blame God for man's stupidity? That's where a lot of atheists and a lot of people get wrong. See, God even told you He gave you, He gave me, He gave everyone free will either to serve Him, to love Him or not, to believe in Him or not. Yeah, He could force you to do that. But why would He? He loved you enough that He'd give you free will. And then the question that was asked by this atheist is, why is priests? Why did God stand by and allow these priests, His servants, to molest those children? First of all, God is against most priests. I'm just here to tell you. Most Catholic churches and most Catholic priests, if you read your Bible, Jesus dealt with mostly the Catholic Church in His time. You can't blame God for man. We all blame God, but when it's Satan who's in fault. Read the Bible. You would understand that Satan does things and then twists the things to blame God. He's not changed. He's the same, doing the same thing that He's always done. Some of those questions were really good questions. But then there's some that is just common sense. And instead of asking man for answers, you could actually ask God. The same God that you don't believe in. Ask Him to show you that He's real in a way that only He can. And trust me, He will. But it sums it all up. All the questions that you asked. Why did God allow this? And why did God create hell? If you read the Bible, hell was not created for you. It was created for me. Created for Satan and the fallen angel. You're only going to go blaspheming God's name. Denying